This is your contacts tab up here at the top. This is where you will sort, organize, mass connect, and filter all the people in your database. A few things to point out on the main page. Number one, your initial smart view is all contacts. However, you can create a smart view based on filters, and we'll show you how to do that in just a second, for really anything. So people with email, people that need email, people that you've got to set up on smart plans, whatever you're thinking. And I'll have some pointed classes on what specifically to do going forward. Also, change the show from 1 through 10 to 1 through 500. One thing you'll note is when you change it, the smart view change shows up here. And so going forward, every time you leave and then go back, the smart view changes for good. So you can kind of keep those settings in place. One of my favorite tools in all of Command is the bulk action button. So whether I'm selecting a few people from a list or I'm selecting all the people of the list, I can do something to all of them at once with this action button that appears. So I'll click down and you can see I can bulk add a note. Maybe they all came to an event. Maybe I can add a tag. Maybe they all came in through my phone or are a list of people that I want to mail to. I would not use the mailing list, but I can assign everyone to a smart plan here. I can archive them at once. If I'm on a team, I can move them from one team to another. I can export them. I can export them so I can mail directly to them. I can mark them as a lead. I don't use that too much. Remove tags is an option. Sending email, super valuable, and there's a video on that. And send a text message or share a copy of them as well. What you'll see here also is you can customize all of these columns by clicking Customize Columns. You've got all the different checkboxes here, so I can add more data, and then I can also organize the way the data is shown here. Once I've got it how I like it, I can then adjust the bars side to side to give it some movement and scale. You'll also see here tags. Tags are very important. It helps you organize your people, right? Did I meet them in an open house? Are they from my sphere of influence? Do I need to add contact information to them? Do they have a bad phone number? Whatever it may be, all of this should be done in tags because it'll help you sort your people very easy. And what I mean by that is if I want to see a list of everyone in an open house, I can create filters, or I can just click that tag, open house, and see all the people that have come in through an open house over the years and then reach out accordingly. Conversely, if I'm over in the Command mobile app, I can go down to the contacts tab here and I can connect with my people. I can sort by smart view. So if I've created a smart view, I can sort them here. I can also go over to the contacts and call people directly. So if I scroll, I can click to call. I can call using this device. It'll ring through with my actual phone number. And then when I hang up, it prompts me to add an activity specifically there. This is great on the go if you're killing time in an open house or know that you need to call some people. It can all be done very easily here in Command. So there's two ways to organize your filters. You can click this filters tab here and use the basic filters. This is where you can filter tags. Do they have a neighborhood or do they not have a neighborhood? When they were created, some of the basic functions here. Most of the time it uses OR logic. So it means give me these people, give me those people, and give me the other people. So you can't really synthesize a list as well. If you want to really get organized, you go to advanced, and this is where you will select filters so you can do different logic. An example might be, let me see all the people that the primary email is not empty, so everyone that has an email. And another version, neighborhoods, is not empty. And then add a filter, smart plans is empty. So what I'm doing is, who do I need to assign on a neighborhood nurture today? Apply. And I've got 681 people that have an email and have a address assigned to them that I can assign on a neighborhood nurture today. Now these happen to be in my farm, but it is available and someone I can set on monthly marketing now. Now, if I want to save this Smart View filter, I can choose to create Smart View filter and name it, and then save this Smart View. So as life progresses and I get more people in my database, I can always revert back to this list and see who I can set up on a neighborhood nurture today. If I want this to be the #1 Smart View that shows up every time I show up into the Contacts tab, I can save this as the default Smart View. I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to save this Smart View. And then later I can always go in and edit and manage my Smart Views however I'd like. Final thing to note is down here at the bottom, there's some KW AI created ones for you. So if you click the Who Should I Call list, some other ones, right, are who's got an upcoming home anniversary, who doesn't have a neighborhood attached to them, whose upcoming birthdays are coming up that I need to reach out on, and which leads have I never contacted. Also, if I want to learn more about a contact, I can do that by clicking in to that contact's name and finding out the key details that they have. What you'll notice is there's some different tags on the top here. I can check the AI summary, and this is available both in your phone and on the desktop. And I can see a breakdown of all the conversations and emailings that have happened over the years or months or days, and it'll summarize all of that into a summary that I can see at a glance where this person is at. You'll also see opportunities, so people go from people in your database to telling you that they want to buy or sell a home. At that point, they will then become an opportunity. There's a class and videos on making opportunities. If you want to see in a very effective pipeline, I suggest you going over to those videos. Oops, I can always just add an opportunity here, create tasks, or I can see what tasks are due with this person, past or present. I can also always do this tasks here, and the best way I like to do tasks is on the mobile phone. I can click the plus button and add a note quickly, add an activity, or add a calendar event that will sync directly to my Google. And finally, I've got saved searches here as well. If I want to set my client up on a property alert, I can do that here with saved searches. They will need to be logged into my website. But there's other videos that go into detail on what this looks like exactly. They will be able to see it in their email and the mobile app that they have for you as well. And that's it.